What's good, people? Look, I tricked y'all today. Y'all thought I was gonna miss this story. Uh-uh. And I came on early in the morning. Now I know this is where I've been on this early. Um, but I've never started this early. So I know it's not gonna be a lot of y'all in here, but guess what? I'm gonna put the information up, do a little quick live, and it's gonna be in and out just like that. Okay. And I'm gonna say now, hello to all the true subscribers. Welcome back to the channel, and all to the new people who click on this channel. You're welcome to subscribe. And let's see, today, let me see. Oh, down here we have, if you want to donate to the channel, I have my Cash App posted, and it is $ Skylife, SKYYELYFE. And also YouTube has in the comment area, excuse me, where you could either do like a super chat or a super sticker to donate to my channel. So we're gonna get right into this. Today we're going to discuss what just dropped as of 7/31, which is today. And let me go over here and read it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read this first because I am going to exercise my right for fair use. I will be exercising my right for fair use. Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright protected works in certain circumstances. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research as examples of activities that may qualify for fair use. I will be exercising my right for fair use in this video. So what we're going on to read today is Jennifer Bonjean, RKelly's attorney, who is still currently oh God, here we go. We got to get my brain to keep working because my brain is like, you should be watching the movie or you should be asleep. Bill Cosby's attorney. Jennifer Bonjean is currently Bill Cosby's attorney, and today she filed a motion to compel production of investigative materials developed in connection with the DOJ OIG investigation of BOP officer and request for disclosure of whether government cooperator Larry McGee received leniency in his own case in exchange for assistance he provided in the prosecution of defendant, which would be Robert Sylvester Kelly. All right. So let me go back over here real quick. Let's see how they get back over there. Okay. All right, you guys, you ready? We got it on the screen. You can see it. And we're going to read. I can't see your comments or anything, but I'm going to go ahead and get into this. All right. So this is filed under the Chicago case. United States of America, plaintiff versus Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as RKelly, Daryl McDavid, and Milton Brown, also known as June Brown. Defendant. Defendants, this is the title, which I just read a second ago. Defendant Kelly's motion to compel production of investigative materials developed in connection with DOJ, that's Department of Justice, OIG, that's the Office of Inspector General, investigation of BOP, I think that's the Bureau of Prisons, officer, and request for disclosure of whether government cooperator Larry McGee received leniency in his own case in exchange for assistance he provided in the prosecution of defendant. So when I pulled up this information, there were multiple documents that came up. And it was really weird because it was more information than I thought would even, be there. And it appears that when I look at it, it had copies of Mr. McGee's indictment. It had something with the search warrant, but today we're just going to go over this document here, and then I will later on come back and we'll read the rest of the information because it is one of them. I think the indictment, no, I don't think it was an indictment. It was one document. It was like 75 pages, but a lot of the stuff was redacted, but we'll go through that as well. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so now comes Robert Sylvester Kelly, defendant by and through his counsel, Jennifer Bonjean, respectfully moves this court for an order compelling the United States Attorney's Office to produce materials prepared in connection with the government's alleged investigation into Bureau of Prison, quote, BOP, officers with an S, who accessed and stole defendants' confidential prison records and communications that were subsequently shared / sold on a YouTube blog. To a YouTube blogger who provided / sold that material to a government cooperator by the name of Larry McGee, who then used the information to assist the government in the prosecution of defendant in exchange for leniency in his own pending case. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so I guess the other information is supporting documents to discuss what Larry's case was, and I guess basically what happened in his case. So that's what, from reading just this first paragraph, that's what I believe the other information is. Okay. In light of the foregoing, defendant is entitled to all information and documents, all being, do you see this, italicized, all information and documents developed in the investigation of the BOP officer who committed federal crimes for the purpose of obtaining private and privileged information about defendant to influence witness testimony. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That's nasty. That sounded conspiracy to me. Here we go. Such information likely constitutes Brady information and is discoverable. Defendant also seeks a disclosure from the government confirming that McGee obtained leniency in his in his pending federal case for his assistance in the prosecution of defendant and all communications between the government and Larry McGee. Okay, I get it now. So she's not asking for, well, I don't know. She might be asking for the stuff that went to the blogger, but she's trying to get the communication. It appears Bonjean is focusing on if Mr. McGee got any type of leniency in his federal case that was pending at the time that these that the BOP information was, what's the word? How does she say? Was stolen. Okay. So let's continue reading. Number 1, while defendant was detained in the Chicago MCC, the Department of Justice officer of the Inspector General, DOJ, OIG, opened an investigation into potential criminal violations committed by one or more BOP officers, including potential crimes of unlawful disclosure of sensitive government information, bribery, fraud, theft, narcotics trafficking, money laundering, ethics violations, and other official misconduct. That's interesting. After it was discovered that between July 15th, 2019 and January 8th, 2020, BOP access logs showed that 60 BOP employees accessed defendants' confidential records. One such BOP employee accessed defendants' confidential records 153 times, even though that employee was not assigned to the MCC. Example A, affidavit of Special Agent Matt Locks. Okay, that's them. They're saying example. Okay. So a preliminary investigation revealed that the BOP employee, Officer A, provided, okay, wait, let me finish. Provided / sold that stolen information to a well-known YouTube blogger named Tasha K. A preliminary investigation revealed that the BOP employee, Officer A, provided and sold that stolen information to a well-known YouTube blogger named Tasha K. You see that? Provided and sold. That's what you call that? That's I can't even think, y'all. That's a slash mark. I forgot the proper name, but that means kind of both. They saying both. Provided, that's like an a symbol for and. Provided and sold, okay? Okay, let's read it again. A preliminary investigation revealed that BOP employee Officer A provided and sold that stolen information to a well-known YouTube blogger named Tasha K, who then shared this stolen confidential, okay, see how they got the slash again, information to over million, over, yeah, they don't have a, to her over million followers on YouTube. Woo, that's a mega major leak. Okay. Because yes, she does. If you go to Unwind with Tasha K right now, she has over 1 million subscribers. Woo-wee. Let's go. Number 3. Indeed, according to Agent Lux, information that was illegally accessed by the BOP officer was then almost immediately posted on Tasha K's YouTube show. Just by way of example, on November 7, 2019, Tasha K revealed information on a YouTube video entitled RKelly Can't Control His Girlfriends Behind Bars. That came directly from recorded calls that were stolen by the BOP officer on that same day. Ooh. So not only did they steal his alleged emails and communications, they're saying that there was also recorded calls that were stolen. Yeah, right here. It says from recorded calls that were stolen by the BOP officer. Ooh wee. Y'all, this is deeper than we thought. Example A at paragraph 20 through 23. Let's continue reading. Number 4. The attached affidavit in support of a search warrant application provides several examples of how defendants' confidential information / communications stolen by the BOP officer was provided to Tasha K and almost immediately was broadcasted publicly on her YouTube show, which again has over 1 million subscribers. That's a mega leak. Mega. Let me continue. That information was also apparently shared with one government witness's father and his friend, a government cooperator, Larry McGee, who takes credit for gaining the cooperation of numerous government witnesses in this prosecution and others. Okay, let's read that again. So they're saying number 5, that information was also apparently shared with one of government witnesses' father. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't know if I could say who it is because they ain't say who it is. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We all know who it is if you follow this case, but I'm gonna just read what's on the paperwork. Okay, that way I'm well within my means. We'll say it again. That information was also apparently shared with one government witness's father and his friend, a government cooperator, Larry McGee, who takes credit for gaining the cooperation of numerous government witnesses in this prosecution of and others. Ooh, child, get your lips right, baby. Number 6, McGee is a vocal critic of the defendant and has a strong presence on the internet. On November 27, 2019, McGee was indicted for various counts of bank fraud. Example B, McGee indictment. Okay, that must be the other paperwork that was provided, the supporting documents. He pled guilty as part of a cooperation deal with the government where he provided the government with substantial assistance in 3 separate prosecutions, namely 1, the prosecution of his co-defendants in his charge case, 2, the prosecution of one of his co-defendants in a separate state court prosecution, and 3, a separate and unrelated federal prosecution. Hold on. Let me read that again. Okay. Okay, that's basically saying he's against RKelly. He is a well-known YouTube blogger against RKelly. Okay, we all know that. Okay, he was indicted for various counts of bank fraud. Okay, we know that. He pled guilty. Okay, now I didn't know that. He pled guilty as part of a cooperation deal with the government where he provided the government with substantial assistance in 3 separate prosecutions. Oh, they're saying he cooperated with 3 and gave substantial, meaning a good amount of information in 3 separate prosecutions. Okay. So they saying he basically gave information in 3 prosecutions. So they're saying number 1 was the prosecution of his co-defendants. Okay, so he basically told on the co-defendants in his case that he was charged with, his charge case. Number 2, they're saying the prosecution of one of his co-defendants in a separate state court prosecution. Oh, and they saying that he gave information on a co-defendant in one of the co-defendant's separate state court prosecutions. Okay, 2. And they're saying 3, he gave information on a separate and unrelated federal prosecution. Okay, it's separate and unrelated. Okay, so I guess some other separate and unrelated federal prosecution case he gave information on. Oh, I see where they're going with this. So she's probably assuming that this third number 3 case, a separate and unrelated federal prosecution, might be information in the Kales case, you guys. Okay, let me keep reading. Example C, sentencing okay, yeah. This is the supporting documents that came with this document. Example C is the sentencing transcripts from McGee's sentencing hearing. Okay. So that's the information. Okay, I get it now. So these examples are the parts of the supporting documents, and it tells like where to go and everything. Okay. Yeah, I'm not no legal smeagol, but I can read and comprehend for the most part. Okay, number 7. Okay, McGee has publicly bragged that The other federal prosecution he provided the government assistance with was the federal prosecution of defendant. Although it is unclear whether that assistance was provided in connection the EDNY or NDIL cases or both. Now, the EDNY, I want to say that's the New York case, and the NDIL, y'all, I want to say Chicago. I don't know for sure, or both cases. I don't know. Okay. Notably, McGee emailed AUSA Angel Cruel in January 2020 during the exact time period during which defendants' private communications and telephone calls were stolen by a BOP officer. AUSA, that's Assistant United States Attorney. That's what AUSA stands for. Kroll responded to that email. Okay. Let's see what this says. Number one, although the government maintains that attorney-client communications were not recorded or accessed by any BOP officers, defendant maintains that information that he shared with his then attorney was clearly accessed as one government witness confronted defendant with the information that she could not have learned unless she or someone known to her had accessed his attorney-client phone calls. Y'all hear that? So basically, somebody went to Kale's and, okay, information that he shared with his then attorney was clearly accessed. Confronted witness, because yep. So Kales is saying that one of the government witnesses confronted him about the information, and the only way she could have got it is if she got it from his phone calls. Do you all hear this? Unbelievable. Woo, they better hope this ain't true. Woo, unbelievable. Let me keep reading, y'all. This is unbelievable. Let me keep reading. Okay. Now, what is this? Witness intimidation for RKelly. The Grown Man Show. I'm sending this email to bring awareness to witness intimidation to federal witnesses and victims. These 3 bloggers are directly, and I can't see what else. Oh, these are emails. This must be the emails that he sent to AUSA Kroll. This other one says from Grown Man Show. Okay, date. It says January 15th, something 20, I think 2020. So I guess this is a picture of the email. I guess this is just to show proof that he emailed her, but I don't know what's in the email. I don't know the purpose of that part. Okay, but number 9, McGee was sentenced on May 6, 2021 in connection with his own case. He received a significant departure pursuant to 5K 1.1. Now, for everybody that doesn't know, 5K1 papers are basically quote unquote, that's the paperwork that in the streets, if you say somebody is a snitch or if you call somebody a rat, you better have a 5K1 paperwork. Okay, that's the paperwork that shows if the person is a actual informant, if what they said, if they cooperated, if they snitched, quote unquote. That's the street term, snitching. That's the paperwork you better have if you call somebody a rat or a snitch. Okay, the 5K1 paperwork. So let's read this again. McGee was sentenced on May 6, 2021 in connection with his own case. He received a significant departure pursuant to 5K 1.1. due to his cooperation and assistance to the federal government, which McGee has bragged included assistance in the prosecution of the defendant. But I thought he ain't had no 5K1 paperwork. He received a significant departure pursuant to I don't know. I need a legal smeagol. I'm reading this and it's saying he got a departure pursuant to that, but is that actually it? I don't know. Because we was told that he ain't had no 5K paperwork, but I guess this is saying he does. Okay, let me continue reading. Notably in the sentencing minutes attached as Exhibit B, the district court judge mentioned McGee's cooperation and assistance in another federal prosecution more than once and noted that AUSA's assigned to the case disclosed to the judge in chambers that McGee's assistance in that matter was useful and significant. Oh, hold on. Notably in the sentencing minutes, hold on, let me see what I need to be watching the chat too. I'm gonna have to watch y'all from this phone. Hold up, because I can't see y'all because I'm on the other page reading. Hold up. All right, okay, Lil Mac, you in there? Okay, good. Elvira, okay. Trevin, all right, y'all. I'm about to continue reading. Y'all hold down the fort while I'm over here reading, okay? All right, so, and Elvira, you're going to have to clarify for me, please, what that meant where it said he received a significant departure pursuant to 5K 1.1. But wait till I come back over there so I can see it, okay? All right. Okay. I was reading here. Notably in the sentencing minutes attached as Exhibit B, the district court judge mentioned McGee's cooperation and assistance in another federal prosecution more than once and noted that the AUSA's assigned to the case disclosed to the judge in chambers that McGee's assistance in that matter was useful and significant. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to Exhibit C at pages 53 to 54. Okay, the saga continues. Number 10, although the sentencing transcripts do not expressly indict that defendant's federal cases are the other federal prosecutions in which McGee provided assistance to the government, McGee himself has publicly taken credit for turning various witnesses into government witnesses in the Kelly's prosecution. He even claims that he got witnesses to lie for the government. And then y'all, it says, see, it was a link here. So you guys, I hit the link. Okay. And when I hit the link, let me see. This is what came up. Let me see. How do I go back to coming back to you guys? Okay, let me remove that. This is what was in the link.
In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. So
hold on. Why is my audio? My audio is over there. Okay. I need y'all to tell me if y'all can hear this, okay?
In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving RKelly went off, we kept that shit going. We got bus drivers, we got police officers, we got assistants, we got friends, we got people to lie, we got the storage, we got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house, you have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kip, fuck if it's Don, fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers, the white girl, all of them. Fuck.
Y'all look, Larry got on a Skylife t-shirt. Guess what? Let's play it again, and then we'll go back. Well, no. Let me finish reading, then we'll go back to that. Were y'all able to hear that? Let me know in the chat if y'all were able to hear that. Are y'all there? Okay, yes. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm about to go back and read. We almost done. It's not even long. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so that was the link. And you know what? I guess I don't even have to use my fair use, because this is what the government, that's the video that the government provided. And I'm playing the content that the government has in this motion. Okay. I ain't take nobody's content. It's the information, that the video that was attached to this motion. And here's the link. Number 10, May 16, 2022, defendant filed a motion with this court seeking all information in connection with the alleged DOJ OIG investigation into this very serious matter. Docket 195, the government stated that it would investigate the matter, but to date has failed to provide any discovery other than the affidavit in support of the search warrant that was unsealed in August 2021 and attached as Exhibit A. Once again, that is a supporting document. So basically, they're saying that the defendant filed a motion in the court May 16th, because we remember when this happened, seeking that all information in connection with the alleged DOJ OIG investigation into this very serious matter. The government stated that it would investigate the matter, but to date has failed to provide any discovery. So basically, so that's my whole thing. If everything's on the up and up, and if there was nothing nefarious, and there was no conspiracy, and there was nothing that was wrong, why would you not provide the requested documents? Why have you not provided any discovery other than the affidavit in support of the search warrant that was unsealed in August 2021 and attached as Exhibit A? You see what I'm saying? Why y'all holding? Why are they holding, you guys? Why are they holding? Number 11, the government will not confirm or deny. Listen to this. The government will not confirm or deny that an investigation is ongoing into this matter, although it appears that it has been swept under the rug since no indictments have been filed in a case with a serious and very clear violation of federal laws. You see this? What did I say in my last video? I told you guys this is not about nobody except taking Kells down. Okay? They're not even disclosing whether there is an investigation or not. They're not admitting anything. And but see, when Kells breaks a quote unquote federal law, you want to hold his feet to the fire. He can't get no special graces, even with his mental health issues, his past history of sexual abuse by his sister from the ages of, I think like 7 to 14, they said. None of that. He can't get no special grace. But these people directly steal his documents. And you don't even want to say if there is or not a best investigation, but they know it happened. You know the information was stolen. You know why, you guys? Because this information right here is subject to free RKelly, aka Kels. Okay, what I call him, Kels. Notably, the BOP officer at the heart of the investigation retired immediately after these crimes came to light. Based on Agent Lux's affidavit, it is suspicious that Officer A has not been indicted in connection with what appears to be plain and obvious violation of federal laws. Now, let me tell you guys something. How in God's green earth did this officer, how they were allowed to retire? Because let me tell you what retire means. Retire means with full benefits. Okay. So you have a Inspector General investigation that should have been ongoing and current with this officer, investigating what this officer did. Now, see, when this comes out, if they knew that this person did it and they allowed this person to retire with full benefits and not stopping this person, or at least saying you could retire, but we holding your pension and we holding all other attached benefits to that. You see what I'm saying? So basically what they saying is this person went out scot-free. No punishment. When you retire with your benefits. You get your medical, you get all your doodads go with it. That's what comes with retirement. And if you had any type of financial plan, sometimes people have 401ks, that comes with your retirement. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Let me finish reading. And this says this is a clear violation of federal laws, but when Kels break the law, y'all want to give him 30 years. And there's not even a dead body found nowhere in his case. Unbelievable. Let me finish up. Additionally, even though the U.S. Attorney's Office has clearly had communications with Larry McGee, also known by an email sent to McGee by AUSA Kroll, the government has not provided any communications between McGee and AUSAs and has not disclosed whether McGee provided assistance in the prosecution of this case, the EDNY case, or both. Okay, so they're trying to find out, did Larry give information in the New York case, or I guess this other one, NDIL, I believe that's the Chicago case. I don't know. It could be federal and state, but I know that's New York. I don't know what that other one is. But they're trying to see, did he give information in both cases, okay? Wherefore, defendant seeks an order from the court commanding the U.S. Attorney's Office to produce all information related to the investigation of the BOP officer who accessed and stole his confidential information that may not only made its way into the public domain, but also into the hands of a government cooperative who claims to have assisted the government in its prosecution of defendant. Defendant further seeks a disclosure from the government regarding whether McGee received leniency in his bank fraud case in exchange for his cooperation in the prosecution of defendant. Respectfully, Jennifer Bonjean, Bonjean Law Group. Good job. Good job, Bonjean. She's bringing the heat. Bonjean, as we know, is leaving no stone unturned. You guys, no stone unturned. Okay. But this information, and I knew at the time that it happened. That's why I was shocked that the whole case wasn't thrown out. This is critical. One of the government witnesses possibly got a hold of his phone call. And I'm only going to name who they name, but we know what's going on. Okay? And we only going to do this document today because we're going to break this up because I know I started a little bit late. But let me read y'all comments real quick. Thank you all for coming in. Lil Mac, Elvira, and T-Man. Let me see what y'all said. Hey, Sky, what's up? Yep. Number 3 is Kels. Okay. The jail recorded his combos with his attorneys, and that was part of as flipping on him. Oh, he snitched up the government with AZ, and with the other cases he was involved in with others. That's what that paperwork say. Cooper, who got it? What's good? Welcome back. Dolores, what's good? Thank you for coming to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. How are you? Mona Martinez, welcome back. Okay, I think he got time cut for ratting. I think it mean he got time. That's what I think, Lil Mac. The case going to get Albyra, do you know what that means in regards to that? It said that he got time off in reference to the 5K1. In my reading comprehension, understanding, that's what that meant. The case going to get overturned because it's been tampered with. Little grown boy might get some additional charges for tampering with federal cases. Him and the correctional officer and Tasha K. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a possibility, because this is what people have to understand. This case has so many moving parts, and I really feel terrible for the people who are coming in now trying to support Kels, because there's so much information that has been missed, and I don't even know how to help somebody get caught up. I really don't. They didn't want none of this information to come out, and it's all come. That's right, Dolores. That's right. They didn't want it to come out because guess what? It would have caused that case to be dismissed. Somebody is going to jail. We knew this stuff years ago. That's why we were so shocked that this case went. Yeah, T-Man. Yeah. Midas Spade, welcome back. T-Man, welcome back. Absolutely. We knew, because I'm telling you, when it happened, I thought that was it, finito. But this is my thing, you guys. Why are they withholding? Do you understand? Do you all understand? They're withholding the fact if there is or is not an investigation. They're also not giving the discovery if there is an investigation. And then the person that stole, quote unquote, allegedly stole the information was retired immediately after it was found out what they did. This is crazy. Okay, let me see what he's like. He snitched on the 1 and 2 was in Kels, where he tampered with the federal witnesses, and based on the video he claimed me. But I'm trying to figure out, it said based on do the 5K1, because we were told that the 5K1, he didn't have 5K1 paperwork, meaning that he wasn't an informant. But I don't know all the levels to 5K1. Like, I don't know if it could mean what she's saying, cooperateur. Does that mean he was an informant on the case, or do they not know? And is that what they're trying to establish? The New York case was going to get overturned, especially. Absolutely, Lil Mac. Yes, it was done. I'm gonna pull that little sentence up too in a second. Traminia Snow. They withheld the info because they never expected a Bonjean. They thought it was over and done. Let me see. I hit the star. I don't know if that pinned to a comment, but I starred that comment. I don't know if it's at the top, but that part right there. Okay, let me go to this paperwork real quick. I want to pull up that part, and then we getting out of here. Then I'm gonna come back again, and we're gonna go over these. They have included the search warrant. They have included Mr. McGee's indictment. But you know what? Okay, right here it says right here, he received a significant departure pursuant to 5K 1.1 due to his cooperation and assistance to the federal government. I think that's what they saying, y'all. We're gonna say that that's what it is. He got 5K1 paperwork, and he received a significant departure pursuant to the 5K1. All right, that's what it says right here. That's what it say. All right, now until I see different or whatever, then that's what we gonna go with. Okay, she's saying he has 5K1 papers. That's what it is. No, Bonjean said they had the combo in chambers. He is a snitch rat. Okay, she's saying that does mean he got the paperwork, you guys. All right, so we're gonna play this video one more time, then we're gonna get out of here. We ain't even gonna make this one long.
In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving RKelly went off, we kept that shit going. We got bus drivers, we got police officers, we got assistants, we got friends, we got people to lie, we got the storage, we got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house, you have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kip, fuck if it's Don, fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers, the white girl, all of them. Fuck.
All right, you guys. That was a link inside of the paperwork. That I just played. It was a Google link. Okay. And if I had to use my fair use, then I'm using it, but I really don't think I do, because they took the commentary for their own use. Hey, Cry SOX. Some people just don't know when and how. They don't. And welcome back, Cries XOXOX. They don't. But guess what? We're all gonna find out what happens next. But I want to thank you guys. This one not even gonna be long. We're gonna do another one. I might even just do a recording of the video, but they provided his indictment. But I'm trying to figure out why they focus so much. I guess because he's the one. They didn't focus so much on Tasha K, but they focused more on Larry. And I have to sleep on that. I have to process this, because why did they not focus so much on Tasha K? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Why did they not focus so much on her, but they focused a lot on him? Let me sleep on it, and I will bring that in my next commentary, but it's just weird to me. I mean, I understand that he is the one that they're saying, okay, so I guess because he's the one that has more direct contact with, like they're saying, the father of the witness, the witness in the case, government witness, and he was in communication with the actual witness in the case. So that's probably why they're leaning more on him. I don't know. I just feel like, Tasha K should be a little bit more included in this. But this is, of course, the saga continues. I'm sure more information will come out about this. But as we say always, free chaos. We see every day and every week some more information leaks out. And we're going to stay on top of it. I'm going to look and see if there's some other information that came out, some more paperwork, and we're going to get into it and we're going to read it. But everybody, please hit that like button. I forgot about that. Let me see what my likes at, y'all. Y'all do me a favor, hit the likes. Yeah, I only see 9 likes. Y'all do me a favor real quick, hit them likes before I get out of here. Everybody do me a favor, hit the likes, please. Hit the like button. All right, you guys, I'm about to get out of here. As always, do everything in God's divine order. You see what I'm saying? If they would have did everything in God's divine order, you ain't gonna be sitting up here trying to get in the mix and take somebody down. Do you all hear the words? I say these words at the end of every live, every video. I think every video, but I know every live. Okay, do everything in God's divine order. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you do everything in God's divine order, it's going to guide your steps. It's going to guide your brain. It's going to guide your tongue. It's going to guide your life into doing the most righteous thing. Now, you might get pulled or tugged to the side a little bit, but for the most part, you should be on the right path if you do what's righteous, okay? But let me get out of here. Hey, Dolores. Okay, let me make sure I got all y'all comments. All right, you guys. I think then focus more. Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right. That's right. Free him now, Trevin. Free him right now. All right, you guys. So do everything in God's divine order. Do everything in the spirit of righteousness to make sure righteousness prevails. Sky Life loves y'all. Everybody have a good morning. Have a good night.